Some albums drop, make noise, and fade. Others shift the culture forever. The Blueprint was the latter. When Jay-Z released it on September 11, 2001, the world was in chaos. But in hip-hop, something legendary was happening. This wasn't just another rap album, it was a coronation, a masterclass, and a game changer all in one. Let's talk about it. What's going on, y'all? My name is Lighthouse, and you're now tuned in to Everything Ain't For Everybody. As you know, I like to talk about albums that impacted me and have been a part of my sonic DNA. And today we're going to explore Jay-Z's Blueprint album. Now, hip-hop and commercial success hasn't always gone hand in hand. In the early days, being real meant not chasing mainstream appeal. But by the mid-90s, the landscape has shifted. Artists like Biggie, Tupac, Wu-Tang, and Snoop proved that you could dominate the charts and still keep your authenticity. Then came Jay-Z. By 2001, he was already a superstar, but something felt incomplete. His albums had hits, no doubt, but they often felt calculated, built to sell rather than built to last. He followed the industry formula, radio-friendly singles up front, while the harder, raw tracks were buried in the album cuts. The music was solid, but there was always a few skips to me. I feel like, there was some songs I'm like, whatever, didn't care for it, but they were still dope, but it was just like, whatever, you know what I mean? As a teenager, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life was the pinnacle for me. And as you can see, I actually bought that. I have Hard Knock Life 2 on cassette. I used to play this shit every day in my Walkman, you know what I mean? This is, the case might be messed up, but look, I remember when I cracked this joint. It dropped on the floor and I cracked it and I was like upset, but it didn't destroy the integrity of the music. I could still listen to it to this day. But yeah, I used to read the credits, the liner notes in the jacket. I'm definitely a Jay-Z fan, for real, you know what I mean? So in high school, that was like the top album, because like I said on the last episode where I was talking about the Rough Riders and Rockefeller were like the top labels in New York City, for me at least, you know what I mean? You had rappers and shit, but those were the labels that if you was a rapper, you wanted to be on one of them. Volume 3 had leaked early, and while I didn't love all the beat choices, it still ranks high on my Jay-Z album list. But when the Blueprint dropped, everything changed. This was Jay-Z's perfect album, at least to me. On a personal level, I feel like this was the best album. I still feel like this is his best album. The production alone set it apart. Instead of chasing trends, Jay put his trust in 3 relatively unknown producers: Kanye West, Just Blaze, and Bink. Bink been putting out joints and shit, you know what I mean? Respect to Bink. He's one of the originators, and I love producers because I produce as well. Bink is one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? A super legend. Like his, nothing sounds the same and like it just has like life in it. We'll get into Bink and producers in another. And I'm just foreboding and just letting y'all know that there's more stuff coming, you know what I mean? Like as we build this platform out, we're gonna have more episodes about different things and we're gonna diversify it, you know what I mean? These guys brought a fresh, soulful sound that was both nostalgic and groundbreaking. That warm, sample-heavy production gave the Blueprint a timeless feel, proving that hip-hop didn't have to water itself down to be great. Lyrically, this was Jay at his finest. The Rule Is Back set the tone, full of swagger and confidence. Heart of the City was soulful and defiant, and Izzo was the one true radio hit. But even that felt organic and not forced. And then there was Takeover, one of the greatest diss tracks in history, up until, Drake and Kendrick. It wasn't just shots fired at Nas and Prodigy. It was a declaration that Jay-Z was the king of New York, and anybody who wanted it, they could get it. But he only left half a bar for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Fuck all y'all. I love it. I mean, this is just a Brooklyn attitude. Fuck all y'all, man. I'm not even talking to y'all. Y'all not titans and giants like Prodigy and Nas. Y'all got smoke for me? Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Brooklyn. Can't, Jay-Z, man, come on. All right, before the Blueprint, I respected Jay-Z. After the Blueprint, I saw him differently. He wasn't just another great rapper. He had cemented his place in history. This wasn't just his best album at the time, it was the best album, period. Looking back, it's clear this wasn't just a moment in hip-hop, it was a shift in the culture. The Blueprint didn't just change Jay-Z's career, it changed the entire rap game. Everybody started looping up soul. It's like they trying to make the Blueprint 2 before Hov. Let me know what you think about this album retrospectively. Leave it in the comments. And remember to like, follow, subscribe, share, all of the good stuff to help boost this page up. You know, I love to have the conversation. I love when y'all respond in the comments, everybody showing love. Thank you, I appreciate you. Everything for everybody, but I hope the blueprint by Jay-Z is for you. You know what I'm saying? This is another episode. Everything for everybody. We out. Peace.